Well, well, well. You know how some like to say go green? Well, this green went. And it went rather nicely too. This rusty areas here, they must have put some kind of a coating on this metal because it just etched it right off, but that's okay. We're going to refinish it per our typical finishes. Yeah, it cleaned up really good, and that's just with one of these stainless brushes, and some magic goop. So we haven't done anything with this wiring in here yet. But we're going to very, very soon. We're going to concentrate on getting all the little accessories cleaned up and taken care of. This is going to go out and go in the magic potion. This is going to go out and get in the magic potion. What else is there? I got to do something with those things. I do have a video on these tone controls and how to deal with them. I'll try to remember to give a link in the description for that particular video. We did get the E-can cleaned up. That much of it anyway. I'm not sure which one we're going to do first, but you're going to get a video on each one of these things as it's being taken care of. The chassis, in the next segment we're going to check the viability of the power transformer, and then we'll get into some more meat and potatoes over here. So stand by and we'll have more coming your way. Alright, we got this map color coded for your viewing enjoyment. We decided to go through and pinpoint all our test points for the power transformer outputs. For the high voltage, we are going to check it at the intersection of C20, or the 14 microfarad E-cap, which C20 is that one. It's the one that's not in the multi-section cap. That would be C20. At this point, that point there is that lug on that 2-lug terminal strip. It has an isolated ground to it. It does not have a lug for ground. It's just the eyelet. Now, the other, that is going to be the center tap. We're going to check across the entire coil from pin 3 to pin 5 on the 6x5 socket. That is pin 3 right there, and pin 5 is right there. and then we're going to check it to center tap on each side to see how balanced the legs are on that high voltage winding. Now, for the 6.3 volt winding, we're going to check it at chassis ground anywhere, and we're going to check it right here at the closest point, and that's where the other side of the winding ties to is the filament of the 6x5, and that is at pin 2. That lead right there, pin 2 right there. We're going to check it. Now, we could check it on any of these other points on all these other tubes. All the pin 1s of the loctals are the hot side, or the plus side, if you will. And on the octals, it's pin 2. Pin 2. So, what we will eventually do is, they've put all blue wiring. Typically it's, well, I don't know, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. It's either blue wire or they use yellow wire. In this case they use blue wire, so that's what we're going to put back in. We're going to remove all of the interconnection point-to-point wiring in here. It's all going to go. And the filament connections are going to go back in with blue wire and go from pin 2 of the 6x5, and we're going to daisy chain all the ones like we typically do. We're going to daisy chain from the rectifier tube to the power tube to the 7B4, then A4, and then A7. It's all going to be a continuous lead into all of these, daisy chaining them together. So when we get to it, we're going to do a lot of this other mix and match stuff in the meantime, back and forth. I got to keep my eye on Doggy. He's resting comfortably. He has his moments though. I've been feeding him with syringe with a supplement that is a mega dosage of it's mostly calories, with some taste buds to tingle. He doesn't eat any solid food anymore, that I've noticed, in about a week. So I got him on this super sauce, Fred, and hoping that it will over the rest of his lifespan keep him viable, and maybe kind of help spark his appetite. But as of let's see, I got that stuff Tuesday morning, and he's been on dosages like every 2 hours with it, about 1 to 2 milliliters per dose, trying to get him pumped up, and it hasn't been much luck, but he is he's moving around, and that's a big plus. So I had my hopes, but I'm, yeah, I don't think it's going to work in the end, but it'll keep Doggy with me as long as possible. So that being said, let me get this thing going, and we will get started with the testing. Alrighty then, hopefully you're oriented in the world correctly. I'll try to get this adjusted so we can get a good viewing of it. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Okay. We're going to be making our tests right around in this area right here. So I've already got the black lead connected in on pin 5 of the X5 tube. And we're going to take a reading across to pin 3 and see what that value is. Sorry about not having a picture-in-picture, but trust me. Okay, 443 ohms. 443 ohms. Okay, now we're going to take the black wire off and put it on the center tap location on that terminal strip, and right like that. So we got 230 ohms, and that is to pin 3. 230 ohms. Okay, now we're going to take the red one and go to pin 5 of the 6X5, and we're 213 ohms. So that comes out to 243. Imagine that. So we're okay. Now that checks out. Now let's check the. I know we didn't cover it in the previous segment, but we're going to check the primary, and that primary is going to be at this point right here on the board that has the lugs on it for the power connections, and then this gizzy thingy right here, that's the other side of that winding. And we got 10.7 ohms. 10.7 ohms. Okay, there. Sorry about the oscillations on the camera. My fan is going, and we got a breeze coming through the front door, and so they're kind of taking and swishy washing each other, and when it gets really radical, that's just me bumping it. So now what was left is the 6.3 winding, and we're going to take that we're going to connect our dark lead to any convenient chassis point, and we're going to go to pin 2 of the X5 tube. There we go, pin 2. What do we got? We got nearly 0.2 ohms. 0.2 ohms. 0.2. So I'm going to say it's good all around. It is good all around. So with that complete, we will push this thing aside and get started on, let me turn my thingy off, and get started on some of the other little on the side effects. So stay tuned. The rest will be coming in the next segment. So thanks for watching.